Hey guys, Vilisink, back again with Raid Shadow Legends. How are you? It's been a while, couple of hours. So in this one, we're going back and we're looking at Lydia. So you've seen the build in the previous video, and what we'll do is, we're going to just get a rough idea on damage, jump into some random dungeons because get to get a scope of what she can do. She'll be especially good in Fire Knight, no, Ice Golem. We're taking it to Ice Golem, which is quite good. But we'll start here. The issue with block revive is it isn't on a cooldown. So when they're dead, potentially they can be revived, but we can get 30-40k damage, not that bad. 25 in the A1. Let's see how far we get with this. Stagnite can also hit respectively well. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so Lydia is taking no prisoners. And as well as dungeons, which 30-40k is pretty good. I've got to admit, I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing. I did take her into Arena, and Arbiter Lysandra, Madam Ceres, and Lydia, 9 out of 10 teams on the page, or 8 out of 9 teams, she cleared them as the damage dealer. And it was truly fantastic to see. Some people got one shot, some didn't, but the strength and debuff she gives everybody, truly fantastic. If I don't need the double boost, I can always take out Lysandra, for instance, and then throw in somebody else for damage. If we see a Vogoth or anybody that can be relatively annoying. But she looks like she's doing pretty well. She's landing debuffs, 42,033, and this is going to be a respectable time. So, how much damage in total? More than Stagnite, which is quite nice for Minotaur. Not sure if she can solo it. It would probably take a little bit longer than you would like it to. She has poison sensitivity, so we'll be quickly. I don't think I have the comp. There is compositions for Lydia with seagulls are making a hell of a noise. There's compositions for the Fahrenheit Dungeon, but I don't think I have the gear or the speeds to do so. So if we get to there, we need him. We'll take her as well. We're going to take. Where is somebody? So irresistible decreased defense. We will also need to take in somebody to stun everybody. Ninja can be good with the CC. Let's just wing it. Let's take in a team, and we have not that much of an idea how they're going to get on. Who else can we take in? Some support type of champions. Vilisink doesn't hit that hard, so we can get some more CC. Therefore, Lydia can do most of the damage, or we can have a look at it anyway. We could do. Foley's going to, Foley's going to be mad, and I don't necessarily want to take in somebody to outpower Lydia. We can't do weak hit, so who do we have? Sylar. Screw it. Let's just go with this composition right here. Let's do a damage check on Lydia. We'll go to 1 time speed. And I will say, this build in Arena is just as fun as it is in Dungeons. So, Hailburn. Lead legs, decrease speed. Let's see what Lydia opens up with. I'm not changing the AI. It's not that a big, as much damage as you would think, but let's see how we get on. If it takes too long, we will exit the dungeon, but she still packs a punch. She has a very I like it when she counterattacks when an ally gets hit, because she can go off like a shotgun. She can just continually destroy people. With CC, we've got every debuff under the sun right now. These guys ain't doing nothing. What I should have taken in was a renegade. A renegade would have been fantastic to cycle all of that moves back. So Lydia, you want to take a turn. Let's go to 2 times speed. We don't want to necessarily take too long. Still 40,000 damage is respectable. Let's see how we go on in the second wave. We might jump into Ice Golem. And I'll show you the page in Arena. We will then go in. I'll show you the teams that I beat with Lydia. Those people most likely will think, what the hell just happened? They don't have like a proper damage dealer, which is true. I don't have the best Savage stats on my gear, but 2x Savage, so very tempting to farm some more Fire Knight. Absolutely slap. Bang. The masteries have been done. So I will show you guys her masteries. I'm debating swapping. I think I'm debating swapping a few pieces. Try to get her into like a Savage and Perception build. And boom, I'm still doing respectful. If people die off, Ninja will solo the boss. I just thought this would be good because she does have, as well as the decreased defense part of it and weaken, and the boss which could help, she also brings poison sensitivity, which could also be very, very cool. I wanted to see kind of how effective that was against this boss in particular. So let's see. Most of the champions that were effective against the waves, against the boss, are quite useless. So we're just going to destroy this boss.
I'm just going to get my damage. Where is my damage?
What did you lose?
Where
A
the
teddy bear?
Is my damage button?
Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. The little one's downstairs. Okay, guys. Just close that door. Yeah, the little one was looking for her pajamas. But yeah, we're going to just kill this boss relatively soon. Longer than you think it's going to take. But nonetheless, she isn't the worst for damage. It's a respectable number. Certain people could die off. Essentially, they also can't. So Ninja showed off at the dragon, but Lydia, 750,000 in damage. Ice Golem, she potentially we could make like a seer team. I feel like if we go, we could also go reckless, but then we're going to die very quickly. So we can't go 2 glass cannon. This composition, let's see, we have damage. So do we take double raw guard? That is the question. Because Foley is exceptional in this one. Because of his block revive on his A3. If he lands it and he kills someone, you won't see them again. Rotos is also somebody that I'm very fond of when it comes to 30 plus thousand damage. Slap, slap, good night, next wave. And also, it's good to, I've noticed that Duchess and Lydia work really well. Because Duchess just isn't going to die when she has that strength and debuff on herself, especially with her passive. The reflect damage might kill a lot of people, but it doesn't really make a huge difference because we can revive everybody. So let's see how we can get through here. I don't mind a couple of deaths, that's completely fine. So let's see, we're slapping people there, boom. So okay, roll a guard, you did your part. So Lydia, spectral rebirth, and we're back. We are back in business. Good night, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Let's see how we get on. Now we could potentially target the main ice golem, or we can just allow the AI to do what it's going to do anyway. It would be good to block revive 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be good to get an A3 to kill these ads. They will be blocked on the first revival attempt. They will come back eventually though, because that part of our passive in our kit is on like a 9-turn cooldown. So let's see if we can at least block one. Foley, do you have your A3? Makes no difference. We're under 2 minutes extra turn. We look at the turn meter of the ice golem. It is ridiculous. And they come back. If you take Rotos, who a lot of people don't have, you can make sure they don't come back. If you want to block revive, take an occult brawler. As ridiculous as it sounds, but occult brawler has a very, very crazy A2. Absolutely crazy. So come on, let's see Lydia hit somebody again. 32, just about 29,000. So the damage is very much acceptable. For a very first build, all I'm thinking of doing is slightly lowering the accuracy, and if I can find an attack chest, I would put on an attack chest. 254. There we go again. Roll a guard and Foley. Obviously, that could be a nice weapon. Steal it. Over 700,000. That could also retaliation. We'll look at the speed. You never know. Can't be as bad as the quad I got earlier. Quad flat defense, no less. So, nonetheless, let's take a look in arena. Because this is quite funny. So, battle log. Attack. Victory, victory, victory. The first one I was defeated because I left. Just because Vogoth was kind of outdoing with the heals, the damage. So I took in Foley and it was like a 7-second win. But starting from there, look at all this. This is all Lydia's doing. First time in, until we got to this dude here, which I can't pronounce. I lost 13 points. We pretty much beat everybody else. So let's go in. Let's clear the page. Let's see if we... Let's see, is the team selected? So the team is selected. Let's make sure the team is there. Right, so let's take it and see how we get on. She is set to do her I think it's Siren's Wail, which is her A2 first. The A1 itself can also, in arena, it's hit for like 70,000. It's bloody ridiculous. So looking at 30 plus thousand there. They will not be getting a revive because it doesn't work like that. He's dead. We're going to resist, it's fine. You lost your turn. Duchess won't last much longer. Trunda, you ain't got nothing. Boom! 31,000. And also with arena, some champions you know for a fact will not have vast amounts of HP. So as long as my Arbiter is quicker than Markan, and I do have Lysandra, which gives me a slight advantage with regards to hit turn meter and increase speed. We're slower in this one, so let's see how it goes. We may all be scuppered, but if we are, we are. If we're too slow, the damage is quite irrelevant, but nonetheless, let's take a look. It's not her fault, it's Arbiter's fault. I have the worst luck. She's like 324 speed, and that's like 3 years in because my luck getting gear sucks. It really is just abysmal when it comes to trying to get Arbiter any higher or getting like quads on banners and stuff like that. It's just, my chances are so low. She's true feared, you're not doing nothing. Cethalia, you're going to do that, but that's okay. We're going to debuff you extra turn. I'm going to slap you again. Fantastic. This team is so much fun. I should have recorded the previous battles. Honestly, it's just not a team that realistically, if you have the gear, yeah, if you have better gear than me, you can get her to do way more damage. And I may look into, because there's, if I go the perception set route, I can change the banner, and I would like to change the banner and not only the items but the chest plate. It's an easy victory, but we'll go for Alexander. So they have a lot of damage mitigation. This one might take a while, but I'm going to win it anyway. I think it's just going to be a matter of time. Let's see, I should have maybe taken in Foley just to make it quicker, but that just takes away from the purpose of really what we're trying to do. So let's see who we're going to take out next. We're going to hit you next. Boom, boom. Can we take out? Who can we counter attack? I do like that. Denied extra turn. Extra turn. She does get her fair amount of hits. Let's see. If they burn their revives, that gives us a couple of turns to work our way back. So just for a second, let's just tag on Duchess for a minute. She does have her passive, which makes her very, very difficult. I believe that the ally protection is up from 20,000, is up from Miscreated Monster. A little shield. You could get him frozen. Why? Is that Miscreated Monster in like a Frostbite set? 30,000 HP. Let's just tap on Sile. She will revive or she will go for the stun. Okay, it's just the A1. Ally protection, it's fine. Let's just slap you. Let's hopefully get this done before 2.5 minutes. The feed is up. We're hitting you again. Can you believe it? We're stripping your debuffs. You're putting them back up. Come on, Frank. Be a team player. I'm trying to show the utility of a reasonable build. I kind of want to see if there's more damage, and I believe I do have okay perception stuff. I want to keep her in a savage set though. If I give her broken sets, I mean you're looking at probably 280 crit damage and a massive pile of attack, but it kind of removes the savage set from her. So who do we have next? Valkyrie could be an issue because we buff quite a bit. So we've got, I don't know if we're quick enough for this bomb dude. Let's just see, what do we have here? If we're too slow for Mashald, this is going to suck. Michaud is just so strong. It blows my mind how he always gets the two fears up, even though it's supposed to be. Oh, look at that. There you go. 9 seconds. Need I say more? So Mark Armour too slow. FU2P Romera. Valkyrie. I think we may have Void. Vasilasa. I would have to take in my Faceless, and then I would one shot your Valk. No, sorry, I'd one shot your Duchess. And Hedibor. Do I want to just quickly kill them? You know what? I won't. We will go to this team here. We'll do a few more battles. Let me just tap on the timer. So we're 20 minutes in. Sorry for the symbols. But it gives us a little bit more time just to hang around and see just how much fun she can be. People do not expect it. As I watched some videos earlier, and I was looking for ideas as to, because I was kind of torn between following her aura or going very high resistance. And if I did that, she would have had lower crit rate, or the damage route, which the damage route kind of makes sense. And with that being said, it means that I may also make other champions that I haven't give crit rate. I might increase it a little bit just for that little damage. So we have. So this could be interesting. Let's just take this one. So we have. I'm curious whether I'm quick enough, because let me just remove. I'm trying to think. Because I could take in. I don't know how much gear she has. I think she's missing a shield. But let's see if we can add in a different champion. There's also one that you get from the game. It's a login champion. So straight away to Death's Majesty. She hits like a wet sock though. My Dark Elaine, for having like 280 crit damage, perfect crit rate, like 4.8k attack. She sucks when it comes to damage. She really does. So what we need to do here is get some revives from Arbiter. Okay, there we go. Can we do the comeback of the century? I doubt it. No. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I think Dark Elhain screwed us over. I want to try that without Dark Elhain. So was that Amaro 6-6 with... Was it this one? I think it was that one. And I think Dark Elhain, you were a huge disappointment. You are nothing but a massive disappointment. I tried to give you the stage to shine on, and what do? You screw everything up. I want to make sure the presets take effect, because I do think that we're going to get frozen, but nonetheless, I mean, why not? Why not? HP burn on Trundam means that she has accuracy, which is interesting. But they might have a damage Tormin. And I feel like I just need to come in with, because we're not losing 3 times in a row. So I think what we need to do is, do we need to come in with Foley? Or maybe I'll come back and get him later. So Amaro, I'll come after you later on, dude. I'll come in with Foley and I'll just one shot you. We have Gembo, Astralon. Astralon's a champion who is fantastic. An amazing, amazing champion. Siren's Wail. Extra turn. Slap. And have you noticed all of the Shadowkin when they die, they kind of get thrown back? Like Game Boy dies, obviously Ninja die, they get lifted back when they die, they fall back, everybody else just seems to collapse on the spot. Quite interesting. I like that small attention to detail. The Hegemon would be annoying. Yeah, we have Ugo. I mean, that could be a Stone Skin Cardinal. I don't know if it would take too long. Ursuga would need more damage, I think. What other teams do we have here? We have Ugo. I mean, yeah, we could potentially gamble with a deck of cards. These other teams just require a Rothos or a Foley or, you know, somebody else. So let's see, boom, let's see how we get on. I think the most important thing is that we try. And also, Ugo does not get left to be the last person because she revives everybody. I fell for that multiple times and I don't want to fall for it again. So she's down. Let's just see if we can tap on Arbiter for a second. See if we can we get some A1s from Lydia, please? I would love another one. Just a couple of an A1 or an A2 would be fantastic. Take out the Arbiter. Sinesha is just annoying, but she really has nothing that scares me whatsoever. 21, she's feared. That's fine. Who are you going to provoke, Seeker? Who are you going to provoke? You killed her. It's even better. If she has resistance. How the hell can... That must be 3% resistance. Because my Madame Ceres is easily 700 accuracy. Right, so yeah, I think this team here, Kitsos, Savales, I think with 2 tanky. The other one, I'm not sure about the Sifi one. We'll give it a bash though. We'll give it a bash. You never know. These other teams I can easily just clean up later. It's not a problem. Foley seems to just lay waste. I need to delete or change my... let's just tap on you for a second. You're going to buff up, but I want to make sure we fear you or we just get rid of you. And should I also change the master rays from Lydia? She has support chi, which gives her its the evil eye to reduce turn meter on her A1. It's good for Fire Knight, but we could go the center defense tree and go for the extra turn. Boom, we can go counter attack to get more hits for her. Boom, yeah, you're going down. It's like a slow work in progress. It's kind of like we're watching the inevitable. We know it's going to happen, but it's just a question of time. Like, insult to injury, dude. I'm just going to hit you. I shouldn't, but I am. Just for the comedic value. Let's see what you look like when Lydia slaps you. Boom. Plus, the medals will be fantastic. I think meta would be annoying. The Cardinal, so he attacking Kitsos could be quite annoying. Over, what do we have here? So we potentially are too slow. If Arbiter's too slow, then obviously it's no fault of Lydia. But if we go first, then we can get Lysandra to drop their speeds, and we can slap. We can potentially extra turn. Boom, you're done. Let's just go here for a second. Lydia will A1. And she's dead. Congratulations. This is absolutely a very fun team. As long as we can take them out within. We don't want the fight to go. Oh, see, Hegemons and Necrets are annoying. I'm unsure of the Helicarth and the Gaius because they can be. Yeah, just for the poops and the giggles, JFK. I'm just going to do it. I'm sorry. You're there. The medals will be good to increase. You know, to increase my Great Hall. And obviously, you put that champions there for people to farm you, so I feel like it would be wrong not to accept your very kind invitation. And let's see if they go first. Royal Huntsman can actually hit incredibly hard with dead aim. You do not want to take him lightly because he will absolutely obliterate you. So let's see, what are we doing here? Boom, you're down. Denied, you're dead. Razin, are you next? Possibly. A3 from Arbiter. Razin, you're just about to drop dead in a minute. Arbiter is next. That's the A2. Boom. Come on, I'm waiting for a proc. I want to see some good damage. That's why I feel like if I tweak this build just a little bit, I can get 4k attack with roughly the same amount of crit damage. Just swap the HP percent chest for a defense one. No, sorry, an attack one. I feel it would be so much better. Arbiter. See, that's a lot of buffs. If they go unkillable, it's annoying and. So for the very last one, I have 4 revivers. Man, that looks like such an irritating team. Who's at the bottom? I would like to see somebody from my own clan because then I'm going to get beat. You know what I mean? So what do we have here? We have Taraki Butanki, defense. I feel like we should just go take on this ninja team. They have Duchess, which at times can be difficult to kill. So it'll be interesting to see the damage that we can do to her. Let's see how it looks with the A2. Strength goes up, 20 plus all the way. Ninja is almost dead, that's fine. She's going to put up block boss, it doesn't matter. We have AoEs incoming. Boom, good night. Hailburn is not going to save you, my friend. Nullification, double hitter. Denied extra turn. Boom. Yeah, that wasn't good. 3,000 damage, that wasn't great. Let's just tap on you. Let's make sure we get you taken care of. Ninja, I want you to be the last one standing. Just so we can take care of you in due course. It's the last fight. Come on. We need to pick up the W. There we go. Ninja, we're coming after you, bro. We're coming after you. You should have stayed playing Fortnite, and there you have it. How much fun is it to watch Lydia the Death Siren farming the Great Hall? Also, she's a very, very good champion in a Seer team with an Ice Golem in Dungeons. She's great when not a part of a Seer team. There's multiple variations that you can use her with. I'll quickly show you the build in case you never saw the last video. So I think I can change maybe like the weapon, the shield, the weapon, the headpiece. I could potentially change them because I don't need the accuracy. The gloves are pretty decent, apart from the defense, but it's good. But if it was attack, it would be better with a HP substat. And the boots, of course, 18% crit, 12% attack. I mean, as a broken piece, it's quite nice. I never wanted to steal the ring from Xavier. She had a blood shield accessory on before, but I did want to get more attack, well, crit damage on the amulet, which I swapped from Painkeeper, and I gave Painkeeper a different crit damage amulet that was 6-star, but just never had accuracy. And the banner is there because, wait till I show you something so funny. How about that for a quad roll? Have you seen anything so stupid in your life? 108 defense. That is ridiculous. But anyway, that's it. That's it for this one. Lydia the Death Siren. Savage build. You know, it's not fantastic, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed this video in Dungeons, especially in Arena. I just can't wait for some of those people to see the team that beat them. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you have Lydia, how you build her, stats and so forth, so we can pass on that information to other people in the community that are maybe looking for a build, looking for ideas, or just some content that they can watch. It would be good to have those comments so they can see them. So guys, I've been Vilisink. Stay safe, keep on raiding, and I'll see you soon.